Alright guys, so in this video, I'm going to be taking a look back at the 10 rarest limited edition Xbox gaming consoles, beginning with number 10 and then going all the way to the rarest. This is including the Xbox Original, the 360, the Xbox One, and the Xbox Series X, although in this top 10 list, I do not believe there is any Xbox Series X, mainly due to it being the newest one released. There's not a lot of limited edition consoles available, but let's kick it off at number 10. It is the Taco Bell Platinum Xbox One, which was a fast food promotion. Taco Bell partnering with the Xbox One in October of 2018. They hosted a giveaway with Microsoft, giving away the platinum colored console. In order to enter the giveaway, you had to purchase one of Taco Bell's $5 combo boxes between October 18th and November 21st, roughly a month long was the giveaway. On the box, you would receive a code that you could enter on the contest's website to see if you had won. There were 5,000 total units of the Platinum Xbox One made, so it is rather rare, and you can kind of see the interesting thing with this one would be the design of it, on kind of the color scheme of it on the exterior. It's kind of cool, you know, the whole idea of having to go through the hoop of buying Taco Bell. I personally would never do this. I would never subject my stomach to the torture. I'm kidding. You know, I don't hate Taco Bell, but I was never a Taco Bell person. There's some about fast food tacos. It's just not my thing. But moving on to number 9, it was the Xbox 360 Launch Team Edition. So this is going to be 3 straight in a row of the Launch Team Editions. This is the Xbox 360 one coming in at number 9. It was a console given to those who worked on and were a part of the system's launch back in November of 2005. The system itself was customized to represent the hard work the team put into the system. It includes not only their autographs, but drawings of the team and a statement saying, Launch Team 05. It also says, I made this on the USB door. It's a given that this is a rare console as only a select few have it, while the number of how many were made is unknown. There is a faceplate on the console being sold on eBay for around $3,000, and I would assume, you know, it's probably worth more than that because this was written back in 2022, or it probably is still around $3,000 for this, but with this being a Launch Team Edition, it's going to be rather rare. At number 8, it's the Xbox One Launch Team Edition. This is probably the most boring Launch Team Edition, just looking at it. Microsoft did this to their The console had a white and silver color scheme and had the phrases, once again, I made this and Launch Team 2013 written right next to the eject button. It is unknown how many of these systems were actually made, but it is currently sold on eBay for around $500. That seems like a nice investment. You know, there's got to be somewhere out there that collects unopened, rare Xbox limited edition consoles. There's got to be someone. There are people that do that with Lego sets. They'll buy really expensive Lego sets, won't open them, and then a lot of them will appreciate in value if they're factory sealed. I'm sure there's someone that does it with Xboxes. There's so many different Xbox 360 limited editions, and a lot of them are pretty cool, but it is something that's kind of weird. Coming in at number 7, the original Xbox Launch Team Edition. So this was the original Xbox back in 2001. The system is a translucent green color and has the message "Great work" with Bill Gates' signature on the very top and a message Xbox 2001 Launch Team. The thing about this console was that it wasn't given away. 1,000 units were made and sold only to employees. There's no idea how much they were being sold for, but there have been some models that sold on eBay for multiple thousands of dollars. So these were not given away. Microsoft in 2001, they wanted money, so they would sell them to the employees. So if you're an employee of Xbox, you had to buy this in 2001. And I wonder how many employees, could you imagine keeping this factory sealed to this day? I would imagine it was like $400 or $500 just to buy this, or, right around there. What it would be right now factory sealed, probably over 5,000 or 6,000, maybe even more if there were only 1,000 given away, and considering you had to buy them, unlike the Xbox One Launch Team Edition and the Xbox 360 Launch Team Edition, Coming in at number 6, it is the Cuphead Xbox One S. You can see it there. To celebrate the launch of Studio Cuphead, Microsoft held a launch party for the game. During the launch party, 4 different attendees received limited edition consoles based on the game. The system was an Xbox One S with a bright yellow color, along with a few decals related to the game. Even the controller itself was designed. One of the consoles, along with a set of the game's music on an LP, was given away during a Twitter contest. Considering that only 4 exist, you'd have to be extremely lucky to see one in person. I don't know why they would rank this at number 6 on their list if only 4 of these exist. Wow. So during an event, Microsoft gave away 4 of these, and it is the only custom one. You know, one of the interesting things I found when I was looking up these limited edition systems, you're seeing more and more people make fake versions of it by painting them. It's very interesting, and then they try and sell them on eBay to scam people. It is sad. But coming in at number 5, it is the Code Red Original Xbox Atari Edition. There was a special Xbox Atari Edition that was given away back in 2004. At the 2004 Leipzig Game Convention, attendees were sent on a scavenger hunt to collect 5 different pins that spelled out Atari during the event. Once they did, they entered a contest to win the console along with some Atari gear. The console is... it's orange? I thought it was red just looking at it. The console is bright orange with the Atari logo in the center with the name written diagonally from it. There are supposedly only 5 units in existence, so who knows where they might be right now. Imagine finding an unopened box of one of those. 5 of these back in 2004, and you had to go on a scavenger hunt to find them. There are barely any photos on the internet. I found like 3 photos of these things even existing. Coming in at number 4, it is the Hello Kitty Original Crystal Xbox. The Hello Kitty Crystal Xbox has to be not only one of the rarest Xbox, but also one of the cutest. I didn't write that. The console was released in Singapore to go along with the release of Hello Kitty Roller Rescue on the Xbox. The only way to get it was to purchase a $5,000 Samsung HD TV and throw in a $99 SGD to get the edition. The Xbox is translucent with a pink and orange Hello Kitty on top of the system. The system itself is adorable and only has 550 units made. So you had to buy a $5,000 TV just to get this thing. There's someone that I saw on Reddit bought one of these for like $800 like 5 years ago. That had to have been a great deal considering how much these things are worth now. At number 3, it is the Simpsons movie Xbox 360. One of the most memorable movie collaborations that Xbox has done is the Simpsons movie Xbox 360. In July of 2007, Microsoft hosted several giveaways and contests for the system to promote the movie. 100 units of the system were made, and despite the Simpsons' popularity, none were made for sale. So that is a very interesting thing there. I haven't seen an actual custom box for the Xbox 360 Simpsons Movie Edition. There have been several of these that have been faked. I've seen that. A lot of people talking about it, but I believe it was just the original box with the Simpsons kind of logo on it and the Simpsons theme, but that is very, very rare. At number 2, it is the Xbox Original Code White, Pure White Edition Xbox is what they're calling it. The Pure White Xbox is rare not only due to how many units were made, but also because it was only sold in Japan. It was created to celebrate the Xbox 2nd anniversary in Japan. As the name suggests, the system has a pure white color. The system was even rarer because the buyer had the option to engrave up to 20 letters on the system itself, making it unique to them. 1,000 units were made, and some can even be bought on eBay if you're lucky to find one. That is amazing. Honestly, you wouldn't want to engrave it with anything. You would just want it the original. That is the pure white, the Code White original Xbox at number 2. And then the number 1 rarest Xbox ever, the Shadow of Tomb Raider, the Xbox One X, the Mother of God system, futuristic, just crazy. Not only is this console extremely rare, but it also is the most expensive one on this list. Microsoft collaborated on this system and put it on eBay as a charity auction. The console sold for just over $8,000, and all of the earnings went to the Best Friends Animal Society charity organization. The system is extremely detailed in its design and is even autographed by several people. That is a crazy, crazy looking model with the light up circle. That is, and then also look at the controller as well with the vines. It's like a 3D thing. But yeah, that is, so I'm guessing that's the only one, that had to have been the only one that was ever made. They made one, put it up for auction for charity, and it's pretty much priceless. It's a literal one of one. Just like baseball cards, one of one. It is a one of one. Pretty crazy stuff. But I just wanted to go through the top 10 rarest Xboxes that have existed. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description.